I'm explaining the Ling character as if I'm describing a product, but this time I'll explain quickly because it's quite long. Look bro, this character is an assassin. Not an ADC, not a warrior, not a mid, definitely not a tank. Look, this character is an assassin. You can't play it as a tank. I mean, you can, but don't. You see the first skill, it climbs over the wall. Look, if you have energy, you can move around on the walls like a monkey. You see, right? Thanks to the first skill, you can even reach Livia. What a comedy show I put on again. Anyway, I used the second skill. What happened? It slid. And if there's a target nearby, it dealt damage. But there's no target around. Look, dude, I used it in the jungle. It slid. It dealt damage. I used it on a minion. It slid. It dealt damage. I won't believe it. I know. But I used it on a guy. It dealt damage again. You saw it. It also slid to Layla mains. It dealt damage, but I can't show the footage. I'll upload it to another site. Oh, and when you use the second skill while on the wall, it lets you jump down to where you want. But if there's a guy where I land, it both stole health and slowed the guy down. You see, right? You see the ultimate. I used it and bam, it sent 4 knives instantly. You can jump on the knives and use the second skill consecutively. Also, when you use the ultimate, there's another circle inside the circle. You see it. If the guy hits that circle, it knocked him up and sent 4 knives again. But I'm telling you the best part. Listen carefully, my dear. When I come down from my skill, there's a cooldown, you see. I came down, used the ultimate. Look, I'm walking and collecting the knives right now, you see. You saw the cooldown, right? It's slowly getting shorter. Once you collect them all, you can climb the wall again. Also, if you spin your ultimate while using it, you can adjust where the knives will fall. Do whatever you want with this info. Look, bro, now I'll show a combo. I climbed the wall, saw the guy, I pressed the basic attack on the guy, and I automatically came next to him. I saw it. Look, then I used the ultimate, and because I used it correctly, the guy got knocked up. Then I collected the knives with the second skill. What happened? The guy died. What will I do? I'll go back. Because the guy died, damn it. Since I collected the knives with the second skill, it opened again and I jumped and escaped from there. I saw it. Now I'll show this combo quickly. You can improve yourself by practicing. I'll just do what I said faster. There's no extra trick to it. Look, I jumped, pressed, zing, zing, zing. What happened? The guy suddenly died, damn it. Warm up your hands and start playing. If you enter properly when there are 5 people around and don't get stunned, you'll destroy them. You saw it. Okay, bye-bye. Write the hero you want to learn in the comments. I'll teach you.